parts here. Hopefully we're live with you with the Bronco Sport. So we do get in-dealership training as part of something that Ford does for us, and the Bronco Sport's going around right now. So we're luckily we got the Bronco Sport for today. So we're gonna do a little bit of live stream. What I really want to do is get some nice Q&A going. So there's a lot of footage out there of different things, but a lot of people aren't getting some of the answers to the questions. So we're going to have Q&A right here, so go ahead and post your questions down there. I already have a few from the Bronco Sport forum and our Facebook post we did yesterday or last night on some different things. So until we get other questions coming in, we'll go ahead and answer those questions first. But we do have an Outer Banks here. Outer Banks, in my opinion, is kind of more the luxury model. So if you're wanting most of the convenience features and such, then the Outer Banks and the Badlands is probably the two trims that you're going to be looking at to do that. So Outer Banks is a good, nice flexibility to give you all the convenience of a daily driver, but also give you some off-road capabilities on the weekend if you want to go doing some things, hiking, adventuring on the weekend, then it's going to be able to do both of those for you. And I think most of the people that are getting the Bronco Sport are looking for that, being able to be their daily driver, but yet being able to take it off-road when we want to. So some of the questions been asked is on the back cargo. A lot of questions on the cargo area back here. First of all, before I do that, one of them asked about the rear glass. This is a flip-up glass. You just pop this and it's going to flip up. So a lot like your Escape right now, flip-up glass does have Brita Frost and a wiper back here, but that's how this glass works. It does not kind of power up like some of the other brands do. That's something Ford's been going to and secures it pretty well. Open this up. Power liftgate is not going to be an available option on any of the trims, so I don't know if some people asked about that. I am about 5'11", so you can see the clearance is right about there. 6 foot's about as high as you're going to go there. Something that I didn't see on any of the websites or anything is these floodlights up here. Big Ben and above trims get these floodlights. So switch is right in there, and you have those floodlights you can adjust, which is kind of cool. So you can have those, especially if you need to see your different gear and everything. You have a light in there, but you also have these lights down here that come straight down into that area. So in here, all the shots that I've seen online have the cargo mat in them. So I did want to show you underneath there. Here with this tape measure. So underneath, that is what it's going to look like. And you will see that this does sit a little higher right here. And that's because this has a full-size spare. So if you get the tow package, which comes with a full-size spare, then it's going to have this taller one because it has to fit that spare tire back here because it's much bigger, wider, and such. You will see, I don't know if you can get it right back here, but you can see a little lip back there where this is sitting on top of. So if you don't have a spare tire, you have a mini spare, you don't have the tow package, then that is going to sit down there lower and it'll be flat. So you will get a flat low level unless you get the tow package with the full-size spare. So that is going to be the difference between that. So if you're wondering that kind of information, that is what you have there. Also, you'll see here the wheel wells and how they are. That's what's going to be standard. If you get the cargo management package, which comes with the shelf and the table, it is actually going to be different than this. It'll come over, it'll sit on top of this, and it'll be a little bit different than what you're seeing on this one. So that's going to be kind of the difference in looks in there. Of course, there are little hooks in here. There's 4, 2 on both sides, as well as you have a power point on the passenger side over there, right where the switch is for these lights over here. So, in the seat back, that is going to be standard equipment. That is how those are going to be, so you can really kind of wash that out. It does have it to where you can take that off. You can clean it if you want to. I'm not going to mess with it, but you can see the opening that can come off on the seat back as well. So a lot of people are going with the cargo mat because it matches up with that seat back. So now let's go ahead and measure. I did want to do this on camera, kind of measure some things. A lot of people asked about the height. So in the middle, your height for this one, I'll probably go down to what it's standard. You're looking about 33.5 in the middle. But on the sides over here, you're more like 31. 30.5, maybe 30 right on the edge over there. So depending on what you're wanting to put in there, so people have asked about dog crates, you're probably anywhere from 30 here height-wise to go in, and then of course it goes, the roof line goes up when you get inside. But that's kind of how that's going to work. Now width-wise, hopefully everybody can hear me. Width-wise,
if you can hear us, give us some thumbs up.
looks like you're about 43 wide down here at the bottom, and there at the top you're about 36 probably is a good maybe 37 if you really had to push it. So it kind of gives you the opening area and what you can go in there. Now let's go back with the seats down, clear to the back of the seats to the edge. And we should do this side over here. You're about 33 inches to that seat, and then we're gonna lay the seats down so you can see that too. So if you want to stay there.
Okay. If you have any questions, make sure you write them below and we'll get them all answered. Once again, you're looking at the 2021 Ford Bronco Sport Outer Banks.
So the seat doesn't lay completely flat, and that seat cannot fold up like some SUVs have done in the past. So it sits on top of that seat, so it's kind of elevated just a little bit so you can see that. Somebody did want to see the distance of the seat all the way forward, so if you wanted to lay in there like you're camping or something,
Oh.
let me go ahead and move the seat forward. That's really not all the way forward yet. It still can go up more, but there's going to you're going to have a big gap there.
A lot of space there.
So yeah, I mean, I guess they're thinking if you want to sleep in here, to the edge of the seat, you're about 56 inches. But if you needed let your legs stick off, you're about 72, 71, right where we're at. But that seat still has a little bit of room there. So you're probably, if you're 6 foot, you probably could fit in there. Maybe a little tight, but just depends. You probably have to put your head here, and then your legs would probably elevate a little bit because of that seat. But so people are saying if they wanted to sleep back here, would they be able to? But again, there are packages for an interior bike rack. I don't know if you've seen any images on Ford's website, but you can put a bike rack and with the seats down, 2 bikes will fit in there. I think you take one of the front wheels off and it'll fit in there that way. So anyway, that's some of the rear cargo questions we had. Some people asked about speaker locations. This does have the upgraded Outer Banks package, which gets you the B&O audio sound system with 10 speakers. So there's one big one back here, subwoofers back there in the back cargo area. And then there's one on each of the doors. On the B&O audio sound system, you're gonna have them 2 on the doors. Let's go around here. So when you go to the B&O, you add a speaker up here at the top by the handle, and then you'll have a speaker on each of the doors as well. So if you have the standard 6 speaker, you're gonna have, actually this is the standard, so you'll have a speaker here, 1 on each of the doors. So that's your 6 speakers. So 4 of the doors plus the 2 up here on the back doors. If you get the 10 speaker, you gain 3 speakers on the dash. So that's where all your speaker locations are. So not sure, any other questions yet?
Nope, not yet. Why don't you tell them about what's on the back of the seats since we're back here?
Yes, standard on big bend and above. Go ahead. Yep. You see that? So you can see those zipper pockets on both sides, as well as the molly straps, is what a lot of people are calling them. So really nice. You can see he put a little first aid kit back there. You can put different straps. You have these carabiner hooks. It is actually the key. Put that in there. You can put those in there, put bottles, whatever you want on there. So that's kind of nice being able to store some of your gear there instead of having it in the back if you want to. But these are, looking at the seats, these are the leather seats that are standard on the Outer Banks. So that is the leather seat. You'll see the outside is that easy clean cloth trim on the outside. So where it's a little bit gray. So that is a really nice material as well. So those are really nice. This is the navy pier. I believe the other color is black. I'd have to look. I've done videos on all these, but I believe that this is the navy pier, which is the most popular in most of the demos going out there. But there is, I believe, Evans the other color. You get Outer Banks will get dual power seats. So that's where you can see this one here. We move that seat back. So
Just show them that center thing. I think that's really cool.
Oh yeah. Standard is an 8-inch touchscreen on every Bronco Sport. Comes standard with Sync 3 as well. So 8-inch touchscreen, standard equipment on all Bronco Sports. I think that's a big deal. Sync 3 also standard. All those functionalities you're going to get with that. It come with 2 USB ports. You'll also, standard equipment is Copilot 360 is standard on every Bronco Sport as well. That does give you, this one does have the Bliss on it, but it's going to give you some of those great features that you get out of the Copilot 360 features. So This does have the Outer Banks package, which gives you the moonroof, the B&O audio sound system, and the wireless charging pad. That's part of that package. It's a $1,500 package, I believe. So that this vehicle happens to be equipped with both those optional equipment, and it does have the Co-Pilot 360 Assist package with the lane keeping system, speed sign recognition, lane centering package that goes along with that, the navigation and everything. Any other questions?
Nope, not yet.
Not yet. The roof, black roof you see going around. The black painted roof is available and standard on your Outer Banks and your Badlands package. It can also come with an optional gray, carbonized gray roof. I know on the Badlands, but I think on this package too. Really kind of seen it. The trainers kind of telling us the gray really doesn't look as well as the black does, but really kind of gives it that nice look. I noticed that the roof line is really designed to give you lots of headroom inside. That's why it does have a best-in-class headroom for the rear seats back there, but also gives it that safari look as well. Gives a nice appearance to the vehicle too.
Somebody asked what's on the roof.
This is so we got roof-rack rails, but this here is a awning that comes out. So the awning comes out and it's 8 feet by 6 feet. So the awning will come straight out. So that's one of the many accessories that's going to be available. And he said this awning is about a $200 option, which is not expensive at all. And then on the other side is for a kayak. So it's a single kayak rack. You can do a single or a double. So the other one on the other side is for a kayak. So but there's a lot of accessories available. There are some that are on the website now, but there's so many that you're going to be able to get for accessories. We're going to have everything, all those options as well for you here. One of the things I really like is the headlights here as you're kind of bringing that over from the traditional Bronco. So LED headlights.
Yep.
So, LED headlights, LED signature lighting. Love that look. Black grille with the white Bronco wording on it. LED fog lights down there too. Standard equipment LED tail lights. So full LEDs lighting up the road in front as well as behind you. So great look. This is iconic silver. So it's one of the colors that's available on most of your vehicles now, of course, along with white, black. So we're kind of hoping that we'd have some that like Area 51 or some of those, Cactus Gray or some of those, but iconic silver is what we had on this one. So
I guess there's some people asking questions, but we're not seeing them. What do you think?
Yeah, let me pop up and see.
Oh yeah, can you look on your phone and see? There we go. Sorry guys, technical difficulties. We will definitely get all of your questions answered real quick.
Okay. Well, cargo basket, block, oh, up here. The moonroof doesn't open, so I think it's just a glass roof. Yeah, that's just a glass roof with a sunshade that opens up. So if that roof does not open, you slide back.
Is that on all packages or just this one?
All the moonroofs are going to be that way.
Okay.
So moonroof is part of this package. It's on the Outer Banks as well as the Badlands. But I just wanted to mention that. Measure the cargo space length and depth. We did that. Hopefully we got the answer on that. Okay. I won't mention that. Tow package. So this one does have the tow package, which gives you the hitch, so it brings it back to the back. So this one does get the tow package. I think that's a $495 package or $395, and it gets you the tow package and it gets you the full-size spare as part of that package. And I think when you go to Badlands, Badlands is going to standard with the full-size spare as well. So we asked about that. So, see any other comments? What will? Yeah, we won't. They asked when we'll get a 4-door one. This is not our vehicle; it's the trainer's. So he goes around to different dealerships to show the vehicles off. We actually cannot order one. We can get a couple for our rental fleet, and we've already ordered those 2. So we'll have those available for rental for people to come see. I'm not sure what models we ordered. I'm assuming a Badlands and probably Outer Banks, one of each. So we have those on order now. So hopefully they're seeing some of the vehicles are coming by the end of the year. So hopefully we start seeing some of these Bronco Sports by the end of the year. Otherwise, all the orders are go ahead and they're ordered for customers. So we can't order any for stock as of yet. So I think they're going to open it up here soon. Once they get all the reservations for the customers taken care of, and then open up for dealers to be able to order stock vehicles at that point. Oh, engine options. So Outer Banks, base, big bend, the engine is a 1.5 liter EcoBoost engine. That engine gives you 181 horsepower, 190 pound-feet of torque. You go up to the Badlands in first edition, then you can get the 2.0 liter EcoBoost engine, which gives you 250 horsepower and 277 pound-feet of torque. All of them standard with the 8-speed automatic transmission as well, and they'll all be 4x4 standard too, no two-wheel drive option. Oh, somebody answered that question. Can the full-size spare compartment fit 31-inch tire? That's a good question. I'm not sure on that. I think this one is yeah, this is a 2265 R17, so I'm not sure tire size. I'm not real good with that information, so I'm not sure if it'll fit. But as you can see, there is a lot of room in here. There's a cargo management system around the tire, so I'd assume it would, but they may struggle with it going right in the middle. So I'm assuming if you get the, if you upgrade to a bigger, if you get any optional stuff, then it probably will not fit. It'll probably fit in there. It just won't stay locked in like this one is into that spot because it's gonna not fit on this side. But there's plenty of room on the outside to be able to fit it if you need to. So
I would say message us, or we can reply to the comment after we talk to the trainer to know for sure. So we can definitely find out. You want to talk about like what they get when they order from us and that they can transfer and
you can still order Bronco Sports right now. You go in and reserve immediately, and then it switches over to an order. You can do it through us. We have a Bronco page on our website under the new inventory tab. Just click on the new, go down to the Bronco page, and on that page you can reserve with us with our dedicated link, and the vehicle will be delivered to McArthur, and we do free shipping out there on the Broncos. We have a lot of people from all over the country getting Broncos and Bronco Sports from us. We'll deliver. We do ask you to finance the vehicle with us, so you can get that. We can take care of that. And the cost of the shipping through with the lender, but it's not going to be included in you. And we're also giving free Bronco jackets to anybody that reserves with us as well. So a lot of people with Bronco jackets going out. We've already had like a couple shipments of Bronco jackets go out. So, if you're watching this and maybe you haven't connected with us, we need to get those sizes from anybody that has a reservation. If you haven't got those sizes to us, we need those. So talk to your Bronco specialist. We have, I think, 6 specialists, right?
yes.
That are on hand to help answer any questions you might have. So we are dedicated to Bronco and Bronco Sport. We love the products. We're excited about it. So you get your reservations through us, you're going to get it through a dealership that is passionate about the Bronco line, just like you are. So. Any other questions?
And make sure that you check out our YouTube channel because Tim has done complete video walkarounds on almost every Bronco and package. So
yeah, I have videos on all the different trim levels. So if you're interested in what equipment comes with which ones, check out our videos on our YouTube channel. Just of course search McArthur and you'll find us there. We have over 25,000 subscribers, so it's the one with 25,000 subscribers on it. And we do have a Bronco playlist that has not only Bronco Sport videos, but we also have them on the Bronco GR as well on those trims. So if you want a little more information, you can check those out too. Should we mention this again? Just so I don't think we're on there. probably answer off the video, but let's go ahead and measure this again for those that didn't get on the handle on the beginning of the screen. So from the bottom to the back here on the side, we did the sides because that's the smallest it's going to be. Right to where it would be inside the door jam, it would be about 32 to 33 inches, so right about 32 and a half. In the middle, it's a little bit more than that. Be about almost 34 right there. Height-wise, on the outside going in, you want to put any kind of square crate, your 31 will clear. 32 is pretty tight, it may not clear. And again, depends on if you have a full-size spare or not. If you don't have a full-size spare, you're going to have that measurement dimension. If you don't, then you're going to have that lip right there. So it's going to be different. Seats can fold down, not completely flat. I think somebody wanted the width too. So width up here at the top is 36 inches. At the bottom, like 42 to get in. So kind of shows you some of that depth. We did measure with the seats down. If you push the seat up, you can get about 72 inches. So a 6-foot person probably can sleep in there. If you move the seat clear forward, there will be a gap between where the backrest sits and the front of the seats. Anything else? I wanted to mention something else. It's kind of hidden gems, like a lot of people don't realize and see some of these things. But if you look here, you can't really see it here. But you'll see there are some little Bronco vehicles, that one there, that's located all over the vehicle. A lot of people don't realize they're kind of like, what do you call it, Easter eggs or hidden gems. There's also some here in the fuel tank.
No, the moonroof does not actually open.
Yeah, you can show that. So there's some little Broncos here on the gas can. There's some on the headlights. So little spots that they've added that to kind of to see if people find it. So if you're watching this, hopefully you see that. So you have those there, and then on your headlights, there's some Broncos too on the outside. Little attention to detail there that they throw in to kind of see if people find them and that kind of stuff. So kind of cool. Let's go ahead and, I got the key. Let's go ahead and get in and let's go ahead and open that up.
Show the moonroof, okay.
But actually it does open. So I think it drops down under. Okay, so there's the power, the sunshade, and then the roof does open and it doesn't hit the
nice.
rack. So it does open. I was wrong on that. So
I'm gonna give him a top view.
you can see that it does open. It goes up. I assume it does actually set up because you do have an extra room back there. So yep. So good questions.
Learn something new every day.
Yep.
I thought this was kind of cool. You got your...
Yep, there's a wireless charging pad in there. I don't have my phone with me, but... And then you'll get a USB port, a Type-C there. And then I think in here, you'll get a USB port and a Type-C in there as well. So you get 2 of each. Drive modes, you'll have 5 drive modes that are standard on all Bronco Sports. So you have normal, you have eco, sport mode, you have slippery, and the other one must be clear on the other end. And then you have a sand mode. So it's pretty much the same modes that you have on the Escape right now. You go to Badlands, you also get a mud rut, and you get a, gosh, what's the other one? Oh yeah, you get a rock crawl mode. So you'll get more modes when you go to Badlands in first editions. So you get a couple. And you also get trail control when you go to the Badlands as well. So train management system, standard equipment on all Broncos, and then of course your different modes there. So we should put it in slippery for him when he leaves. So. So yeah, so you get those drive modes and 6.5-inch digital screen here and center as well, which is kind of a big deal in the middle. And then of course your 8-inch touchscreen. This one has the nav, so pinches in capability, Sirius XM traffic and travel link that's going to come with it. You know, touchscreen for your audio. You'll have Sirius XM satellite radio, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. All those will be standard equipment with these as well. So all the swipe technology on everything. So yeah, so that's like your typical Sync 3 right now we've had for several years here, and I like that it's standard 8-inch on even the base model which is really cool. So anyway, nice little area here and opening, and your push button start's going to be located there. Some of the things that I've kind of noticed that I haven't seen any good shots on, you'll have 3 speakers across the dash. So nice sound there.
Are there charging ports in the back seat, cup holders, and do the seats recline?
Yep, let's go check. Let's get in the back. So, no levers on the seats, so they will not recline back anymore.
How tall are you, Tim? Just so that they can see.
I'm 5'11", so
He's got knee room and.
yep, zipper pockets here. They go down pretty deep into there. Put things in, and then it's on both sides as well as these straps. And then you do have the cup holders here. You do have a 110. This package has a 110 outlet back here on the outer banks. If they don't have those, I think they do get USB ports, if I remember right, in the back. But
Taylor, keep texting me if you see questions, so we can see them.
so, and then this outer part is a cloth. It's where you can wipe it clean. They've made a big deal about that because even on the base model, these are going to be easy to clean cloth seats is what they're calling them. So they are a little bit different than your normal cloth. I like the material. Leather inside. This is the navy pure. I believe ebony is the other color you get on the Outer Banks. But leather is what you get when you go to the Outer Banks. Big bend, base. Badlands doesn't come standard with leather. But on Badlands, you can get leather as an optional equipment when you go up to different trims.
So there's 2 cup holders in the center, right there, and then each door also has a cup holder.
Yep. You'll have 2 speakers on the door, on the back doors for your audio. So those in the back will probably be able to hear a little bit easier on that. So. Yep.
Cool. Are lease deals available yet?
Yes. Well, we don't know on that. All the financing and such will happen once the vehicles come in. Usually that, just like in the car deal, so we're assuming leases will be available on the Bronco Sport at least. I'm not sure about the Bronco, but we'll have to wait and see. We don't have that information yet.
We're definitely making it available as the more we learn, the more you learn. So, and our page for Bronco is a great resource.
Yeah, we're always trying to keep that updated.
Are we good, Taylor? Any more questions?
If we notice any other questions, we can always answer them offline.
Yeah, we can answer them and take a short video and post it, whatever you guys want. So,
and I will be doing a video on some of the things that aren't always easily out there. So I'm not sure what I'm going to title it, but I'm going to do a video on YouTube. So if you're not on YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're going to do more videos there. Just for those that are wanting more information about the Bronco 2-door and 4-door, we just found out that the price and guide will be available Friday. So we've been waiting for that. So that's been announced. Some people that are following it, really big probably already know that. It was announced, I think, yesterday. So we'll see build and price coming up Friday. And
when I get around to it,
a lot of videos on build and price when it comes to the Bronco 2 and 4-door as the weeks go along. So especially next week. So.
2 more questions. Do the back windows go all the way down? And do you have to make reservations?
Doesn't go all the way down. You have to make reservations. You actually have to go online and do the reservation yourself. And then on the Bronco Sport, it's immediately going to be flipped over to an order because you can order Bronco Sports right now. So we have a lot of customers with even VIN numbers, so they're getting built right now. So
you do not have to make a reservation, but reservations are filled before dealers will see any inventory. So
yeah, we won't see. I'm not sure if we're able to order yet. I think they were talking about it today. But I don't know if we're going to be able to order Bronco Sports quite yet. But once all the customers are getting their orders set, then they'll open up the banks for whatever they can build for the year. So if they haven't fulfilled what they think they can build for a full year, then they'll open up for dealerships until that's fulfilled. Just like on Bronco 2-door and 4-door, they already have all of 2021 filled out just by customer orders, and they're already going into 2022, so dealerships probably won't be able to order stock vehicles on the 2-door and 4-door until the 2022 model year. But Bronco Sports should be later this year if you want to wait, see one in person, and then order one. You can do it that way, see what you want. But we're probably thinking it's probably going to be, spring before we see that, before we can order those. So.
they said they want us to do just one more quick walk around.
Anything else? Any other questions?
Probably wrap it up and we'll answer any other questions you guys have. So just let us know, okay? Thanks, Tim.